Hey everyone, and welcome to CineMike. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. As you can see, this isn't my usual style of video. It is a handheld vlog style video. I just thought I'd switch things up today and just make a vlog for you guys. As you can see, I've got the usual CineMike studio, or whatever you want to call it, behind me there. That's also a little sneak peek of some of the behind the scenes. Actually, that's the light that I use for my videos, in case you guys are wondering. So the purpose of today's video, guys, I've just got some bits in this bag that I need to sell. Nothing too crazy. It's mostly just old Blu-rays that like I'm not watching, or it's upgraded stuff. So I'll just show you guys quick. So recently Arrow Video, they released the stuff on 4K. So now that I've got the 4K, I don't need the regular Blu-ray. So little things like that, really. I've just gone through the collection. I've noticed duplicates of things and just other Blu-rays that either aren't being watched or I have seen them. I'm like, do they need a place on the shelf? Not really. So I think it's healthy to definitely cool down on a collection from time to time. Have that kind of honest talk with yourself of being, am I really going to watch this again, or am I just keeping it because it's got nice packaging or whatever? So yeah, going to be selling some stuff today at CEX, which for those who don't know, CEX is a second-hand shop in the UK of physical media. So you can buy games there like Nintendo Switch, PlayStation games, Xbox games. You can even buy really old stuff like PlayStation 1 games, PlayStation 2. You can buy Blu-rays, DVDs, the list goes on. You never know what you're going to find, and I haven't been there for quite a while at my local CEX. It's been a good, I think, couple months. So they could have some really good stuff in there. So I thought, let's trade this in, let's get a voucher and see what I can find. This is absolutely not ideal, guys. So in the UK, it is very cold, very wet, and it is raining currently. So it's not the best weather conditions at all. So yeah, I might not be filming or talking too much outside. I kind of want to just get to CEX. That way at least I'm in the warm and I'm sheltered a little bit as well. Just before we get there, I am in need of a coffee. So I'm gonna grab a coffee and then we'll head to CEX. Alrighty guys, switching over to voiceover mode. So as I'm approaching the store, one of the first things I did after trading in those Blu-rays for a voucher, I couldn't help but notice they had the Rob Zombie Halloween film, the first out of the two of his, which is quite a rare DVD in the UK. So that was one I was definitely intrigued by, and one I definitely had to pick up, considering I'm trying to watch all of the Halloween movies that I haven't seen before. Moving on to the Blu-rays now. Looking over at the Blu-rays, guys, there was a lot of kind of standard stuff. Nothing really too exceptional sticking out for me here. It was mostly just your generic stuff, a lot of repeated titles, the kinds of ones you expect to find in your local CEX. Something did catch my eye, though. It was an Arrow film, one I've not actually heard of before in the collection, called Before We Vanish. Here is the back here, just having a look at that for the special features as well. Not one I'm too interested by, so I just left that behind, but they had 2 copies of that. Continuing to browse the shelves as well, there's a couple Doctor Who sets for anyone intrigued. Yeah, just some more standard Blu-rays. However, I did find a copy of Coffee. Coffee is one I do already own, however, so I did pop that one back on the shelf. Nothing too interesting for myself there. Moving on from Coffee, I also found the Evil Dead trilogy on Blu-ray. Now, you guys know my love for the Evil Dead films. They are just some of my favourites of all time. They had a non-slipped edition of the trilogy, and of course a slipped edition as well. So I do already own this set, as well as the steelbooks for each individual film, so that's one that was quite cool to see again in the shop for anyone who hasn't got those. Still looking around at the shelves, guys, just browsing around, just seeing if I could find anything else. I found Donnie Darko on Blu-ray. Again, I have the limited edition box set of this, so no need to get this one, but still a cool find nonetheless. Continuously browsing, guys. The thing with CEX, you want to pick stuff out from behind the shelf in case you find other things. Here I picked up From Dusk Till Dawn. This was a movie I only watched for the first time this year. Really, really enjoyed it. I mean, it had Evil Dead written all over it. It's a great movie, guys. I really like it. Now over here, another Blu-ray I thought I'd pick up and show you guys is Halloween. Now, I have no idea, guys, why this Blu-ray is £15, especially pre-owned. I'm assuming it must be out of print, quite a hard one to come by, but consider it standard release. I wasn't really too sure as to why it would cost that much. But moving on from Halloween, another item on the shelf I couldn't help but notice was Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Now, again, guys, one of my favourites ever, but I do own the slipped Blu-ray edition in the Arrow video collection. But still cool to see the standard release, and I will show you guys shortly that they did also have the Arrow one in stock. Not with the slip cover, but still an out of print Blu-ray now, so to find that in a CEX is still quite cool, in pretty good condition too. So again, guys, if you were to ever see that and you don't already own it, definitely pick it up, one worth getting. Browsing around again, guys, over here you can see there are a few more Arrow spines as well. Nothing too crazy, although Society is quite a good find, especially these days. I believe that's another out of print Arrow video Blu-ray. Looking down again, nothing too special. Nothing was really sticking out for me here. Everything seems somewhat standard, or if there was anything cool, it was a Blu-ray that I did already own. So nothing too special here, really. However, I did find this. Now, this is actually a Blu-ray, not a 4K, but someone has put it in a 4K case, and not just any 4K case, a thin one. So I don't know what that was about, but £18 seems rather much for that Blu-ray. Moving upstairs now, guys, this is their DVD section. As you can see, it's absolutely wall-to-wall covered in DVDs. I thought this was quite a cool find. It's Return of the Living Dead, the DVD. Now, obviously, I own the 4K Arrow edition as well as the Screen Factory Blu-ray, but this is still really cool to find. £12 is quite crazy for a DVD, but hey-ho, there we go. Something else I believe to be rare following the Halloween theme is Halloween the 25th anniversary. Now, why this was in a pink case, I have no idea. I don't know if it belongs in a pink case. I would assume it should be an orange case, but anyway, there is Halloween. Alrighty, guys, so that was CEX. That was a very successful shop. I picked up a couple items I'm excited to show you. Yeah, guys, so I showed you some of the cool stuff that I found along the way. DVDs in there, some Blu-rays, things like that. Nothing particularly of interest, or if there was anything that was good, I already own it. So there's no point me, kind of looking too much further. But no, there were some cool titles in there that I've shown you in this video. There was definitely more that I wish I could have shown you, but most of the stuff was behind the counter, so they get a little bit funny as well, like if you try and film behind the counter. I did ask first, am I able to, and the woman said no. She said she would have to take off each item one by one in order to do that. But nevertheless, there were some really cool stuff that I wish I could have showed you guys. Some really nice steelbooks, things like that. They had the Reanimator steelbook, which was only £18. I was tempted to pick that up, but I had to stop myself only because the 4K deluxe second sight box set literally comes out in about 2 weeks, I think. So there's literally, I say there's no point in me getting it. I'm still a collector and I love the movie, so I want to get it. But I thought, what's the point of buying it now when the box set's just about to come out in 4K? So it's not one I would watch because it is just the Blu-ray edition. It's one I would just keep on the shelf. So I don't know, I'm trying to cut down on that habit, guys, where I end up buying 4 or 5 versions of the same film just because of the packaging. Yeah, I allow myself to do that with a few of my favorites, but ultimately I can't be doing it with every film I like every time I see a nice new edition. So I thought, no, I won't get that, and I decided to go with something else, which I'll show you when we get in. Okay, everyone, so we're back home now. I'm going to be revealing exactly what I bought from CEX, and I'm going to show you right now. Coming in with item number 1, I did show you this in the shop, but it is Rob Zombie's Halloween Uncut Director's Edition as well. Now you might be thinking, Michael, why did you pick this up on DVD? Why didn't you get a Blu-ray, and why this specific film? In terms of this film, so in the UK, this is a somewhat hard DVD to come by. Most retailers, which you can buy Blu-rays brand new from, or DVDs, they don't sell this anymore. This is I guess this is what you can call out of print at this point. Not only that, guys, I've never actually seen all of the Halloween movies. So the reason I picked this one up is, like I said, it's rare, and I've only ever seen the first film. I loved the first Halloween movie. I've seen it many, many times. However, I'm yet to watch the rest of them. So I thought, why not start off the collection by buying this? Unfortunately, there is no Blu-ray in the UK for this particular film, so it's going to have to be a DVD for now until one day they release one on Blu-ray. Coming in second, guys, I did only buy the 2 items today. This one I'm super, super gassed about, and that is John Carpenter's The Fog 4K 3-disc steelbook. Now, guys, what makes this so special is to get this for £20 in the condition it's in. If I just remove this J card, the condition on this thing is wild. It's because of the lighting. You can see some of the fingerprints. These aren't dents or marks or anything. I've checked it over thoroughly. This is in phenomenal condition. And not only that as well, like I said, it even comes with the 4K, which is unbelievable. I used to own the standard Studio Canal version of it, which came with the slipcase and memory, which was also 2-disc, I believe. So it was just the Blu-ray. I never owned the 4K. I love this movie. I love John Carpenter. And not only that, guys, the reason why this is such a steal is for £20 in this particular condition. This is a UK exclusive. This goes, I'll just pop some prices up on the screen now. As you can see, I got this for such a good deal. £20 is nothing compared to, you know, some of the £50, £60 deals. So in dollars, that's upwards of about $70, $80. So to get this for only 20 is an absolute steal, and I'm so pleased to have this now in my collection. So guys, that brings us to the end of the vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If this type of video was the kind of thing you want to see more from me, just let me know in the comments. I read and respond to all of my comments. And yeah, I'm more than happy to make more Blu-ray hunting videos in the future. I'm really happy with this find today. I mean, Halloween is great and all, but I mean, this is just so rare. So yeah, it's a movie I love. I'm really happy with it. And yeah, if I bring you along for more Blu-ray hunting videos, hopefully we can find more cool, rare stuff like this. I appreciate you guys so much for watching. Comment down below if you did make it this far. I really do appreciate all of the support. We're so close to 200 subscribers now, which is wild because I have only been posting now for just less than 3 weeks. So many thanks once again, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.